This is the E36. All I've done so far is taken all of the parts that I received with it out of it. So I pretty much emptied the bulk out of everything that was inside of it. I have tons of spare coolant, a broken grill, a rad support, which I'm not sure is bent or not. I got tons of wheel well liners, tons of rubber trim, some like plastic things that go on something, an electric rad fan, which I thought was really weird because I thought these were a clutch fan, but that looks OEM, like it's pretty sturdy, so I'm not really sure where that came from. A wiper motor, which isn't very promising that was in there. Some random trim for doors, but there were no extra doors, and these are all the original doors that are on here, so I don't know why that's there. And there's the spare trunk, another rad, spare bumper, more little mini strut things. There's like two different ones. I think this one's for the trunk. Yeah, so that's for the trunk, and then this one's probably for the hood. And I'm assuming that both of these are bad, or the previous owner got used replacement ones. Maybe it fell off of the other trunk, I really have no idea. No battery, tons of junk everywhere. They took the spare tire, I got some free Gatorade bottles, so like, car's already paying itself off, right? I have no idea what that is. Speaker cover is off. The rear window is like coming out, I guess, like it's not attached anymore. Oh, good. Okay, let's just put that back. Oh my goodness, what did I get myself into? It's attached at the top, not so much at the bottom. One thing that I immediately noticed and I thought was really, really weird is that the rear seat belts are backwards. So the shoulder straps come out here, there's no middle seat, and they buckle over here. That's just the craziest thing. It almost reminds me of Porsche with their key going in on the left side of the steering column. But basically I'm just gonna vacuum. Try and get some of the bulk out of the engine bay, like all of this crap. The snake skin that's in there. Oh my god. Barn find. We just gotta get that into our head. Barn find, that's what it is. It's an old car, it's been sitting for 8 years, untouched. Get that into my mindset. Man, this is an old car, but like, no rust. Which is really weird. Like, Canada, it's just a natural thing. Like, you can literally go to like a truck dealership and look under a brand new truck and the bolts already have rust on them. Like, brand new on the lot. Like, that's a standard thing. Then we got this thing here from 1994. Like, okay, we got, might even just rub off. like, how did this car do this? I don't understand. I've never seen anything like this. The hood latch itself, I was reading that these are a common failure issue, so they won't release properly, so I have to like clean up and grease in there, so it's pretty much just going to be like a little bit of maintenance right now. So I'm just going to clean as much as I can and then try and grease door hinges and door handles and stuff like just to kind of free everything up, you know, it's been sitting. So I'm gonna start trying to get most of the stuff out of the engine bay just so I can close the hood, because like this is kind of it's kind of like loose, like unless it's right at the very top it won't hold itself up, so I want to close this. So I'm gonna do this first and then I'll close it. Okay, well, I mean, it's looking a little bit better. It's still not great, but it's more presentable, I suppose. So I'm gonna try and grease these a little bit and then close it up for now. Multi-purpose grease? I don't know. Might work. Making a hell of a mess, though. Oh, hey. That works pretty good. Alright. Well, I'll be damned. I am gonna be cleaning all of this up. Right now, function. Get it to work good. Man, this stuff is great. Okay. Not sponsored, but like, damn, what is this? Stuff works great. I don't want to spray tons in there because there's probably electronics. Is this electronic safe? Shake well before use. Danger fumes may catch fire. Container may explode if heated. Blah, blah, blah. Harmful. Eye irritant. Well, it doesn't say anything about it being electronics safe. So, I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. Look at all these goddamn spider nests. Jesus. Put it everywhere. I'm gonna have to get rid of so many spiders. You can kind of feel the hinge. Like right here is fine. Right here is fine. Right there it starts to get tight. You can actually hear it. So I'm just gonna keep working this stuff in. I'm pretty happy with that. This one has like lots of drag. It's probably just tons of corrosion in the hinge from sitting for so long. Give it some more of this Wonder Juice. Now, this wasn't really a problem before. It doesn't open on its own though. Same with the hood. So these struts are getting tired. It opens with some assistance. Same with the hood. So the hood struts and the trunk struts both need to be changed. You're probably not even going to be able to see it, but on this track here, you can see a polished line showing up every time I open and close it. So that little metal thing in there, it does have corrosion on it. This is just lubricating it while it's working it in. That door works perfect. Yeah, this stuff is great. Multi-purpose grease, Motomaster. Alright. I mean, the can sucks. I got it all over my hand, but like, damn, that was pretty good. Okay, so we cleaned the engine bay. We greased everything. Everything works, I guess. Nothing seized. So that's kind of neat. Little wipers. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need wipers. Yep. You can just go right there. Oh, a free leaf. Lots of crap falling off. I don't know if it's just me, or are these sitting really high? Maybe some other BMW people can like chime in or something, but is this supposed to be touching the hood? Like that's touching the hood. And look at how high that one goes. I almost feel like these wiper arms are reversed, because this one has a lot more room. And you can see that they're clearly at different angles. So either one of these is not for this car, or these are in the wrong spot. And there was a wiper motor that came with the car. So maybe that's an old motor that they changed. They put the new one, they put the wrong wiper arms on. Not sure. If someone wants to chime in, that'd be cool, because I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm gonna just quickly rinse it. It's like a bucket and a rag. Just start getting most of the like dirt off of whatever. Kind of see what I'm working with. So at least the outside's good. So now we can wash it. So I'm just going to rinse this out, and then I'll wipe it down again and just let it dry, and that's pretty much it. Paint's already so fucked, doesn't really matter. I just want the dirt off. Now that it's not as dirty as it was, we can really see how fucked it is. Scratches, dent, there's some rust on the back, surface rust where the paint was chipping off. So I'm definitely going to have to repaint it. Now I'm going to polish the headlights, I guess clean the wheels, tire shine, maybe look at the engine bay. So I'm just going to be using 3M Perfected rubbing compound. This is the first stage. There's probably other stuff you can use, but like, it works. It always works. So if you're willing on paying almost $100 for one of these bottles, it's worth picking up. Now, I'm not going to sand it or anything. I'm not going for perfect. As you can see by the rest of the car, I just need something that's going to pass in Ontario safety. They just have to be better. It's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. That's all that matters right now. You can see along the bottom, it's still really yellow and there's like a bunch of crap and everything. And then along the top here, that should also be done, but it's fine. Light comes out, it does its job. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try and clean the engine bay up a little bit. Not like it really matters at all. It's just, when it's in for the inspection, I just want the car to look, you know, more respectable. So that way they're less likely to call every single little possible thing that they could see. So if it looks like it's a at least maintained car, then they might have a little bit of leeway with some things. I don't know. Now you can really see the headlight, the difference between them. The hood open. So if I were to polish all the way up here, then the yellow light that's coming through would be less likely to reflect off the inside of the lens, and then it'll look better. So, I don't know. I'll do the other headlight, finish that up, and then I'll start wiping this down. Just like the outside. Wet rag. No soap. Nothing else. Another snake skin. Good. Cold. It's wiped down. I just gotta wash that rag out and then dry it up. It's not perfect, but again, it's good enough. It's cleaner than it was. So I just gotta wipe down the wheels now and then tire shine. That's pretty much it. And I gotta tackle the interior. Oh my god. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the outside. Engine bay is clean enough. It's all dried off now, so this is like what it actually looks like. But I mean, the majority of the dirt is gone, which is the part that I was trying to achieve the most. Still have to get new hood struts, because they don't hold it up. They still have enough friction that like if you have it up, it kind of stays up, but then I just put this in there for support because I don't really trust it. How easy that hood closes is like one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. I wiped down the wheels, did some tire shine, like rinsed it with a rag, and then just kind of like wiped off any smears or smudge marks or anything. So that's the outside, polished the headlights, cleaned up the engine bay a little bit. And I mean, all in all, aside from the paint, this car's actually in really good condition. And there's some rust down here, but that's pretty bad. I thought it was just rust that was just starting, but that's like going all the way through. So I'm either gonna have to make a patch for that, or I'm gonna have to find a replacement rocker panel, which isn't gonna be a huge deal, mostly because they sell like plastic slip-on ones or whatever, pretty cheap online. So I could just cut that out, make a piece of metal for structure, but it doesn't have to look 100% because I could just put like a plastic covering over top of it to make it look neat. So that could be an easy repair, but knowing how I work on things, very half-assed, but also to more effort than it's ever worth, I'm probably going to end up doing it right. I fixed everything that was squeaky and not working and sticking, so that's cool. A little bit of rust here with a dent, but I have another trunk lid. And then right here, there's another dent here. The bumper's not really like affixed properly, so that sucks. And again, because we don't have a BMW dealer, I had to find these little random clip things or whatever online, because that one there is broken. And, well, I did find them. I did find the clips, and they are almost $5 each Canadian, so that sucks. Oh, there's a dent in the hood right here. Oh, there's actually another dent right here. So there's 4 dents. So there's the trunk, left rear quarter, left rear door, and the hood. And that's everything that I figured out for the outside so far. I cannot find this piece for the front bumper. I don't know where to find it or how much it would be, because everything that I found shows that the license plate bracket attaches here, but all of them are very small. So I kind of feel like there's probably an extra piece that's supposed to go in here, considering this is where the tow hook goes. I would assume that you don't have to take off the entire front license plate bracket to get to the tow hook. So there's probably a smaller section that goes here. I'm not sure, completely unfamiliar with this car, but everything that I've been trying to find online is showing for the like the M3 style bumper where it comes out in the front, and I don't have that, so I don't know what piece I need. And being in this one-horse town, I can't find any parts for this thing. Like, I basically have to work with what I have and then try and source everything online. All in all, it's actually a pretty good car. Oh god, the smell. Ugh. Oh my god. Jesus, I have to shampoo the carpets. Okay, so where's my hood prop? Perfect. So last thing here is that the car runs. Not well, but it runs. Definitely gonna need some work. It had a misfire, which was momentary. So the misfire came on and off. So I'm assuming it's probably just like corrosion or carbon buildup on the spark plugs, which I haven't taken out yet or looked at at all. And keeping in mind the rest of the exhaust is in that pile. So it runs and everything. It just kind of has a misfire. So I gotta figure that out, but when I leave it running a little bit longer, the misfire does go away, so it's definitely temperature related. Might also have something to do with the fact that the head gasket's gone. And then when I went to go check for coolant, come on, there we go, yep. Hopefully that spring doesn't fly out again. Yeah, okay, see? Yeah, that's like permanent in there. I tried prying on that, and like this part right here was starting to crack when I was trying to get that out. So I need a new coolant reservoir. I'm gonna change the rad while I'm in there. Gonna be more cooling system upgrades and stuff that I'm gonna do. That's it. This is the new project for the year. 1994 E36 has an M50 5-speed manual. Aside from the paint, it cleaned up pretty good. There's one rust spot that I have to take care of. The dents are just minor issues. The trim I want to fix just because I'm an asshole and I want it on there. So I'm going to sell my soul along with a kidney just to buy some clips for that thing. Headlights came out alright, I guess. So if you like this kind of stupid stuff, or if you just generally love watching me suffer while I'm trying to do everything, that I really have no idea what the hell I'm doing because this is the first BMW I've ever owned, then subscribe or like the video or whatever, or share it or do whatever. I don't know. Just do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do.